I'm Tyler, and if this is your first time, I appreciate you. Hopefully you found something that you enjoy on my page, and if so, hit that subscribe button. While you're there, go ahead and hit the bell so you get notified anytime anything comes up. If you're returning, hey, I appreciate you too. Go ahead, both of you, hit that like button. So that big thumbs up, and let's get started. Today, we are taking a look at Crusher Creations, and in particular, the beard butter and the beard oil in the smoking apple. Let me preface this by saying this is the first beard butter I personally have ever tried. I'm still very new to the butter experience, and do you know what? I really think this was a good introduction. But let's get started with all the fun stuff. The owner, Brian. Brian is the owner, and he is out of North Carolina. He has a Facebook, an Instagram, and an Etsy shop. The Etsy shop is currently down right now, and is, I'm guessing, in a revamp stage. So if you want to get a hold of him for purchasing anything, shoot him a message on Instagram or Facebook, and he's pretty quick on getting back with you. I've messaged back and forth with him, and he's fairly quick to answer any of my questions that I have. The oil and the balm, like I said, or butter, are both the smoking apple scent. So the 1 ounce bottle of oil goes for $12, and the 2 ounce thing of balm goes for $15. I'm assuming the butter goes for the same. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one for the butter. Just check in with him on the price of the butter, but I know for sure the 2 ounce balm is $15. But when I was looking around, he had an awesome thing for a bundle. You get an oil, a balm, and the butter for $35. That is a smoking deal. You get 3 products for $35. I'd say that's pretty spot on for market average. So yeah, super awesome. And then, like I said, this is smoking apple. The scent is supposed to be green apple, amber, spices with a little bit of musk base. Let me tell you what I get out of it. Let's crack this one open real quick. So off of first sniff, I get a candy apple, but then in the background, like a back note, I get a little bit of a pastry. So it's not a spiced apple. It's for sure, for me, a candy style apple. But I also do get kind of a pastry background note. Feeling beard on the oil is super light. It's hasn't left my beard feeling greasy. Hey baby girl, do you want to be in here? Hasn't left my beard feeling greasy or anything like that. I'd say it's a very light oil. So this is a 1 ounce bottle. We'll depress all of this, and we will press it in and see how much it fills up that dropper. So what's cool about this dropper is it actually has measurements on it. And the top of the line says 1.0 mils, and we are touching it. So this dropper pulls up quite a bit. I only need about 1.5 of that to take care of the goatee, the sideburns, and then, you know, I usually like putting some on the side parts of my hair where it's faded down. And like I said, it leaves it feeling nice, soft, doesn't make it feel greasy or anything like that. I would say it's a light oil. Scent lasts for me roughly about 4 to 5 hours, give or take, of activities. Now, scent in beard does lose a little bit of that sweetness or that candiness, but you still get the apple and all the other fun stuff that's in that. Now, let's talk about the butter. Like I said, this is my first experience with butter. Never really messed with it. I've always done balm. And I was talking with him. I said, hey, I'm unsure what to do with it. Do I use it like balm? Do I use the same amount? And the first time I used it, I think I used a little too much. Very creamy. Came out super nice. Left the beard feeling super soft, but it was real sticky. So I'm trying to find the sweet spot of how much to use versus how much I need. And it's getting a whole lot better, to be honest with you. It still makes it feel soft. Every so often I get that stickiness within the goatee. I don't get it on the chops, but you got to remember, a butter is not meant to style. A butter is meant to condition. So that's what it's there for, is a conditioning agent. It's not for styling. You might be able to control some flyaways, but that's really about it. Would I recommend you guys trying this? If you are into an apple scent, I would recommend you trying this. The wife actually loves this scent. It's probably on her list of favorites of apple. But we will find out in the next segment what she actually thinks about it. Because guys, we are bringing back the Battle of the Apples. So that means Crusher Creations Smokin' Apple will go in one corner, and the reigning champ from last year, Goat's Gruff Candy Apple, will go in the next corner. Guys, let's get her in here and see what she thinks. Back at it, and we got Alicia, the trusty wife, and our segment we like to call Battle of the Apple. Yes. If you are a follower on the Instagram, Bearded Dad Review, shameless plug.
Yes.
You've already known that we've had a Battle of the Apple. Mm-hmm. And I'll let her explain where it came from and why.
Yeah, absolutely. Apple is my all-time favorite scent. And so whenever Ty started getting into the beard oils, and he was like, oh, here's cologne, and here's sandalwood, and here's jojoba, whatever it was that was the scent, I was like, yeah, that's good. I like that. I was like, well, you should really find an apple scent, because that's what I love. Yep. And really, honestly, you're putting all this time into your beard and the smells. Like, don't you want, like, your wife or your significant other to like the way it smells?
Yeah. As much as I think that we like the scents, we find the scents that we enjoy.
Yeah.
She makes a great point. We can like the scent all we want, but if our significant other doesn't like the scent,
they're not going to want you to wear it.
They're not going to want you to wear it, which then
He's got a couple that I'm like, please don't.
Yeah, which then means that, are you going to take care of it? Is she going to want you to cut it, trim it? And then...
So, like, once it starts getting inconvenient for me, or even, like, with your significant other, you're just like, you need to, like, trim that. You need to do something different with it, something like that.
So apple was the scent that I looked for, and I have found several different apples.
Yeah, there's actually more than I kind of at first thought there would be.
So this is the winner from last year. This is the one that knocked out the reigning champ that took almost everyone out. Mm-hmm. This is Goat's Gruff and the Candy Apple. I'll let you get reunited with that one.
I haven't smelled this in a while. We haven't Battle of the Apples.
We haven't done one. But I tell you,
it's still really good. This Candy Apple from Goat's Gruff. First off, I love the looks of it. But then also it's really like an apple and a caramel scent. So it is so good. It's a really great. And a lot of the apples that you find is apple cinnamon. Like a pie. And I'm not a huge apple cinnamon fan.
I think a lot of them they put in the cinnamon.
The cinnamon.
That's just what you think of.
So whenever you actually get an apple that doesn't have any sort of like cinnamon note to it, it's really nice.
It stands out.
It does. It stands out a lot more.
But yeah, I will read presentation.
Super great.
Awesome. This stands out on a shelf, counter, whatever you want. But the scent, there's a reason why it was my runner-up on my top 10. If you haven't checked it, go look at it. But yeah, let's get, so last year's winner, this is this year's newest contender.
I'm super excited.
This is Crusher Creation. What do you think of the presentation on the bottle?
I really love it. I like how it almost looks a little like smoky back there. I think this is my first time to be in contact with this company.
Yes.
So, it's really good. I like the...
So, this is Smokin' Apple. And the ingredients are a mixture of green apple, amber, spices, and a light musky base.
Okay.
So, I've already let them know what I feel the scent is. I'll let you get a whiff. Yeah. So, like, if you remember what I said on my segment, it's kind of a candy.
It's like a candy.
But I get
real sweet. It's real sweet.
I get notes of pastry in it. I don't get the spices. And in beard, the sweetness is tamed down.
Okay, yeah, because I can see how that might smell really sweet in your face.
Yeah, in beard, the sweetness is tamed down. In bottle, it is a very strong sweet candy.
Yeah.
So, my question to you, do we have a new winner for the new year? Or is last year's winner coming over swinging and taking him out?
That's hard because they're both, even though they're both apple, they're both very different apples.
They are, yeah.
And you know what? I think we have a new champion, Battle of the Apple Crusher Creations, the Smokin' Apple. This is so good.
Well, new year,
Yes.
new winner. And by no means are we saying that these...
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, this is great.
Goat's Gruff is terrible, because it's not.
I would
love
say terrible.
that sounds harsh. But I love everything that Goat's Gruff puts out. I actually talk with him regularly as well.
Yeah, this is a great...
I would recommend trying them.
Yeah.
But apple is her favorite scent. This is her segment.
I would choose this one. I would choose this one.
So she's going to choose that one. Guys, hopefully you liked it. If so, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. Just smash it. Leave a comment. Tell us what your significant other's favorite scent is.
And then go try and find that, because I bet it is out there somewhere.
Most likely. Next week, next Monday, Crusher Creations will be on this side of the rink, and a new contender will be on this side.
Ooh, really?
Really. Yes. Guys, tune in next Monday for that. And then remember, we have one dropping Thursday. Guys, well, I'm out. She's out. Be a blessing. Bearded Dad out. Don't dad. Ah.